It is the RIOT on RadioU.
How exciting.
Dude, I am excited. It's been quite a while since we talked to Steven from Anchor and Braille / Anberlin, and we're getting to, he may not remember the last time that we talked, but I do.
Oh, yeah.
But he talks to a lot of people.
Good morning. How are you doing?
Very good, guys. How are you?
We're doing good.
Good. Steven, since the last time I talked to you, Anberlin has parted ways, gotten back together. There's been Anchor and Braille. You've worked at a radio station. I've seen you do so many things via Twitter that it blows my mind.
He stays busy.
I try my best, man. Once you get the creative juices flowing in life, you just keep going.
That's right.
So
it's fun.
It's a New Music Friday, and we'll get to that. But I want to ask, how was your time in radio? Because there for a while, you went from being in a band to being a radio guy. What was that like?
So I worked at Calvary in Albuquerque, New Mexico. It was an incredible opportunity to work with Pastor Skip Heitzig and Nate Heitzig, and it was a lot of fun. Well, they have a radio station called Star 88. So I was worship director there for the church, but I don't know why, but they would let me on the radio. And so I would just go in there and do their question and answer hour. There was a little while where I was doing a Saturday countdown. It was just for fun because I had never sat on the other side of the desk, programming and stuff like that. So I never got a paycheck, sadly. I should build them now. But it was a lot of fun, man. What was great is that I couldn't get fired because I was a volunteer. So
that's the best.
I love that,
Yeah.
A lot of artistic license, if you will.
And I'll just tell you that if you ever get to a place where you're paid to do radio, the line between a paycheck and being a volunteer is a thin line.
There's not a big difference. It's
not that different.
You do a lot like being in a band. You do it for the love of the art of what you do. So it's never usually about a paycheck with anything in the arts and entertainment industry.
It's so true. It's so true. So Steven, you've got a brand new Anchor and Braille album out today. Why go back and start doing music with Anchor and Braille?
Like I just mentioned, the creativity process, it just never stops. You have to keep it going. You have to kind of exercise it like a muscle. And I love it. I'm passionate about it. So for me, I constantly songwrite. Well, I was up at songwriting with a friend up in Nashville, Tennessee. His name is Chad Carruthers. And I had the really unique opportunity just to sit down and write some worship songs. Well, during it, he was like, dude, you should check out some stuff that I'm writing on the side. And I fell in love with it. I was like, oh my gosh, can we start collaborating? I was just so excited that from that moment, I was like, I'm going to do another Anchor and Braille record just because I wanted an artistic outlet. I wanted something to push out there. And much like DJing at a radio station, there's not a lot of money in it. But it's for the passion. You do it for the passion, and it's just a lot of fun. So that's kind of the reason the rationale behind the record Tension.
Well, Tension is out today, and if you keep listening to RadioU all day today, you can have a chance to win a free copy of Tension today from Anchor and Braille.
So, Steven, you say that radio didn't pay the bills, and Anchor and Braille's not paying the bills. What are you doing to pay the bills while you're being so creative?
Maybe when all of them combine together, it helps.
Maybe it's just enough?
Yeah.
If you go to Craigslist and type in pick up my trash for me, then that's me. That just call my 1-900 number and I come. No, I'm just kidding. That's probably more profitable. I am a pastor. I'm a pastor here at Grace Family Church in South Tampa, yes. And so I've been a pastor for about 5 years now, but this role is very different for me in that I'm kind of the overseeing pastor, and get to speak, and it's been awesome, man. It's been incredible.
You should do a sermon where you just sing the whole sermon. One Sunday morning, that'd be great.
So I did see.
Sorry, my congregation. They don't know much about my past, so 90% of them would be so confused. Wait, what? Why is
why is he doing that?
That's wild, man. That is wild. So you also started a podcast, right?
I did. It's a Reactive Media. I really am excited about technology. It's just fun. It's kind of one of those things if I'm scrolling through Reddit or reading, a magazine or something, I see something about Tesla or AI. It's just always so, cool because my entire career I've had to use technology from Pro Tools to, whether it's, old school GPS trying to get the van to a location. I've always been intrigued about what's next and stuff like that. So this podcast is very much centered around innovation, and whether it's leadership or media or recording, I just love it all. So we just interview people from different facets of the industry who are on the cutting edge of whatever they do.
Okay, so we're talking to Stephen from Anchor and Braille, Anberlin, and the Reactive Media podcast, and
everything
this guy
else.
is prolific. Now it's a New Music Friday for Anchor and Braille. We've got chances for you to win the album Tension. Stephen, the album's called Tension. There's an enormous amount of tension in the world right now. Is it about any one particular tension or all of it? Where's the album at?
The irony is not lost. I mean, the simple fact is the single is called Dangerous and the album is called Tension. And I had no clue any of this was going to happen. So I think that the irony exists in the fact that I was kind of writing the whole, the title and everything like that in a tongue-in-cheek manner of just saying, because it's a very carefree record. It's very lighthearted. When I envisioned people listening to it, I thought like dancing in their room by themselves or goofing off with a friend, and so what better time to come out with a record of this nature than right now? So hopefully for everybody out there who listens to it, it's just a deep breath. It's just a way of just kind of just letting go of all the pressures and tensions of the day, whether that's, having to, stay indoors for the majority of your life right now, or losing your job, or something even more serious. So hopefully this gives everyone a little bit of reprieve of just kind of, okay, I want to check this album out and just breathe a little deeper.
I think we all realize music can help that, can be that breath of fresh air, that relief, that song that kind of hits you at that right moment. So, yeah, absolutely. It's a help for people nowadays.
It is. Now, what are you going to do? Your, stay at home, quarantine, whatever is happening right now. Like, what do you do when you release an album? How do you celebrate that? In nothing.
In this day.
I'm going to find out. I'm gonna. I think the celebration happens when the kids go to bed and my wife and I can just sit on the couch. That's it. That's the celebration there. No, I mean, usually you make a big deal out of it. It's so much fun. But I think tonight I would like to jump online and just talk to fans and get their perspective. Also, Sunday, Anberlin's going to be playing an acoustic show. And so, online, of course. And so we practice we were practicing all day today. So tonight, maybe I'll celebrate with them, hang out with them. We'll all just get some high fives. Then I'll go and chill with the wife.
So when you say that you guys are playing online, are you guys going to be in the same room playing online, or are you in different places playing online?
Since we all live in the same town, we're going to be near each other. We're going to be in the same, obviously, very much separated on the stage for social distancing purposes. And hopefully, because they'll look better, hopefully they all wear masks. But I'm just kidding. No offense, guys. It's true. No, we'll just be in the same room and just kind of do our best to, because we have a friend who owns a venue. And so we figured out a way to keep apart from each other, but still be able to vibe out and rock out.
So that'll be this Sunday on the Anberlin Facebook page?
Yeah, it'll be all, you can go to Anberlin.com or AnberlinMerch.com and you get all the information right there. So we're just going to be, it'll be fun. It'll be a good time. We were set to do an entire, and we were going to come to Ohio, no joke. We were going to be set to do a month-long tour in July. And unfortunately that got canceled. But so we're just trying to give, trying to give people out there like, hey, come hang out with us for a minute. And, hopefully this kind of helps until we can get back out there and meet people face to face.
Well, I think I speak for everybody. Nikki and I, of course, have been Anberlin fans forever, and so I am planning on checking that out.
That'll be a lot of fun
this weekend, and checking out the new album. Now, we've got chances to snag the brand new Anchor and Braille album all day today.
Yep, be listening all day for your chance to win a download, a free copy of Tension from Anchor and Braille today for New Music Friday.
All right, well, Stephen, anything else that we should know about you and your world before we say goodbye?
Well, listen, I just want to say thanks to RadioU. You guys have been huge supporters, quote unquote, for a long time now. I remember our first video came out, Ready Fuels, and RadioU did a whole sketch about how it was and how you could just reenact the entire video. And
with a screensaver.
And so screensaver, it didn't hurt. At the time, it didn't hurt. I literally have no hard feelings that I've even forgotten about.
No, of course. It seems like you have.
It's good.
No resentment. Me resentful? Come on.
Well, Stephen, the good thing is we've supported in other positive ways, so it
There
wasn't
you
just
go.
that.
Hey, let me tell you what. I have told many people this across the years, and it's true. There is, in reality, no higher form of praise than to parody. Like, someone that's worthy of parody is
worthy
someone
of
that's
praise.
really good.
Mm-hmm.
Keep telling yourself that. That's awesome, man. Good for you.
Hey, listen,
No,
there's
you know what? We were just as disappointed as everyone else. So real fast, the Ready Fuel story. When the director talked me into it, he was telling me like explosions, like and I'm thinking World War II, grenades going off and nuclear, and then we get it. It's like pew 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 pew, and I was like, oh my god! And I literally, no joke, I told the record label, no, that's funny. This is a good joke. Where's the real one? That's how bad that was for us. We tried to shut it down, but back in that day, we didn't have a lot of money, so they're like, listen, it's either put this out or you don't get a video at all. We were a brand new band. We had no say in it, and we wanted to never let that see the light of day. But the Tooth and Nail Records was like, no, we're going to put it out. I was just like, dear Lord. So
hey, I can't believe, I'm real talk here. I can't believe you remember it. Two, I didn't actually think the video was that bad. We just thought it was a great bit for us. And three,
the early parts of technology for that.
You compare that to like Skillet's Alien Youth, you guys did just fine.
For back in the day.
Hey.
We were on a platform that flew away at the end. You cannot get worse than that. So
you can. I've seen worse videos.
Before we name anybody else, and you hurt other people's feelings.
I'm just telling you.
There could be worse.
John Cooper is not losing sleep over that.
He's
okay.
fine.
So, all right. Well, Stephen, thank you so much for hanging out with us.
It was
dude.
so
We
good
really
to catch up with you. So, Anchor and Braille today, Tension. It is a New Music Friday. So be listening because we have your chance to win soon a download copy of Tension because it's New Music Friday.
All right, man. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. We really appreciate it.
You got it, guys. We'll talk soon.
All right. Brand new Anchor and Braille. It is the RIOT.